1925, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on our home team. On the visitor sideline, Giants head coach Brian Daboll. These guys struggling a bit here in the early going, winning only once over their first 4 games. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. These guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
Second down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Wilson
at the 18-yard line.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Throwing is Wilson. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the former Colorado Buffalo, their rookie quarterback.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success. But in his case, it is.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at their 49-yard line.
Sanders, little short pass here to Hill. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Gain of 4.
Sanders to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a 3rd down attempt.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 33.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd down and 7.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Giants.
In motion, Slayton. They'll fake the jet sweep, and now off play action, it's Wilson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. second and 10.
Here's Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
Here's Wilson. He's going to wind up in air now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
The kick is good.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Sanders. That is caught by Vele. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
To throw with Sanders. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Here is third and 5.
It's third down and 5.
Throwing, Sanders. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's a gain of 11.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call.
10 at the 44-yard line.
A full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. From the gun, it's Sanders. Little short pass here to Hill. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The numbers for Hill a week ago, well north of 100 yards receiving. He was hard to stop. The only thing they did well defensively, they didn't allow him to get in the end zone.
And that's small comfort for them because he actually carved them up. I love his versatility. I love
shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line.
That's good for Mexico City. First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Sanders once more. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, Sanders. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for Trey Palmer.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessful.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They'll start with a run by Tracy. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a second down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Oh, they'll run it here. And the ball is knocked out. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that.
No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
a gain of 16 yards. And the Giants first down.
Tracy going to get it on first down. And he went nowhere. He went backwards, back to the 33.
A loss of 2 brings up second down at the 33.
Now it's Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw is Wilson. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On to the second quarter, Mexico City in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Here's Sanders. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The tackle by Micah McFadden. A 2-yard gain. Brings up second down.
Looking to throw. Sanders. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So winds up a very smart decision to throw the flag. They reset the spot, and now that's a 1st down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Back to throw. Sanders. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Mexico City 1st down.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. They juked him. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one 28 yards on the ground.
That's another 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
To throw is Sanders. From the gun, he'll throw.
Sanders pass. Complete to Chris Olave. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Looking to throw. Sanders. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taysom Hill. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have taken the lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
A point after, good by Groupie. And the lead is now 10-7.
Team 10. Visitors.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Possession switching back to the New York Giants. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, Wilson. That one taken in by Neighbors. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
Neighbors. A gain of 7. 1st down.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
2nd down.
Now Wilson running left on the option. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Here's 3rd and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
There's Wilson to throw. Under pressure and down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 like multiple defenders. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
Partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
2nd down at the 24-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Sanders. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. And that is incomplete. So they bring out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 34-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Wilson's pass.
Now a 2nd and 2.
To number 29, Tyrone Tracy. A gain of 7.
Now Wilson.
2nd down at the 41-yard line.
And that one too wide and incomplete. After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2. Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt.
In punt formation for the Giants.
Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Sanders throwing to start the drive. Oh, good move. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's got room. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Mexico City.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again, here's Sanders. The pass caught by Olave. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
It's a gain of
Sanders.
6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
And it is caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 30. 14 yards that time for number 14. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Sanders to throw. And he'll get this one underneath to Kamara. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. Back to throw again. To the right side, he's got Velo. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
4 yards. That's another.
Sanders going to throw again. And he's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
First down.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Now Sanders. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they'll decline the penalty there and go ahead and keep the yards lost on that last play. To throw is Sanders. And it's caught. Touchdown. Alvin Kamara from 8 yards out. As his guys are able to extend their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man in concert.
Cooper able to add the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Found a little room there as he's out to about the 37. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Hang up the man that time, man. Ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45.
First down, New York.
Throwing is Wilson. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts.
First down,
as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Wilson will throw again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Wilson. Throwing ball, and it's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Neighbors. It's a gain of 10. First down, Giants.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. 2nd and 10. Wilson. Incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Graham Gano on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Gano's kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown at 17-10. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
35-yard line.
Here's Sanders. The final shot before break. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So these two teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando. Here's Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
Our
Scott?
look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. Okay, Brandon, thank you. The first month of the season has come and gone. It's the first weekend of October, our first week with byes on the schedule. Lots to unpack, so let's get into it. And this is Jordan Mason. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We're looking on the Rams as they play host to the San Francisco 49ers. And it's Brock Purdy. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The 49ers move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Miami Dolphins. And it's the third-year man, Bryce Young. He's looking to throw. Nothing's there, so he takes off. And he takes off to the painted grass. Touchdown. 20 yards on the scramble. The Panthers do, however, find themselves trailing at the half. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right... One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. They start the second half with Kamara. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down.
Second down and 6 now.
Brings up second down.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Throwing, Sanders. Little short pass here to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Mexico City first down.
Here's Sanders. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
For Brandon Cooks.
Here's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Sanders once more. Little short pass here to Hill. And the Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on
It's a
third.
gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Over the middle, he finds Velo. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
15 yards. And the Mexico City first down.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
Complete to
From the 29, here's second down and 7.
A 2-yard gain. Brings up second down at the 29-yard
They'll
line.
stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this throw incomplete. And a defender all over in that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's caught by Velo. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
Another.
Throwing again at Sanders. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
And second and 10. He'll look to throw again. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it third and 2.
Operating from the gun, Sanders. Touchdown! Brandon Cooks. His first touchdown on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
Remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that.
Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. Oh, nice move. And able to get this out to the 25. The Giants offense and receiver Malik Neighbors headed onto the field. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this third quarter. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Now a second and 10. To throw is Wilson. That's complete to Robinson.
Wilson's pass.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll try to field goal now with Graham Gano. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3 with a starting field position like that. 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball to the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
The home team's offense had their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Out of the gun here, Sanders. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Sanders. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got it at the 15. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Trey Palmer, his second touchdown on the season. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie,
Big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The New York set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And the Giants first down.
They go play action now. Wilson. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 15. First down, New York.
They go play action with Wilson. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And a flag comes out as that is batted down and incomplete. But I think there was early contact. Let's check the call. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. On the give, it's Tracy. A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
There's a fast release by Wilson out to the flat. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. On third and goal, Wilson. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he is not going to be able to get away as they swim him for a loss shy of the goal line. Now Sanders. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. Here's a second and 8.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second down at the 7-yard line.
Sanders to throw. He gets it to Cooks. Only able to gain a couple there. And now third down and 6 to go.
Brings up third and 6.
Sanders. He's got a man, complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And all the way in for the touchdown. Chris Olave, an even 90 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
The point after, good by Groupie. And the lead is now 24.
Our home team 37.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was Chris Olave who finished things off with a touchdown. A nice little juke. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And the Giants ready to come out now. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up first and 10. Given 5 yards there, and will bring up second down.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. And we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
And it's third down.
In motion, Slayton. From the gun on third down, Wilson. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the throw too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's unable to get away. They stop him at the line on 4th and 2. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
To throw is Sanders. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. 3rd down and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24.
At the Mexico City 1st down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Mexico City. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. To throw now, here's Sanders. We'll get that complete to Vele. This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing, Sanders. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the 1st.
That's good for a Mexico City 1st down.
Here's Sanders. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 9-yard line.
Sanders going to throw again. And it's caught. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. And it's caught. Touchdown. Taysom Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And this offense continues to pour it on. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Here's Groupie for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive goes 8 plays. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. Well, they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
33-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
In motion, Slayton. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And this will be a Giants 1st down as the tackle made at about the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, New York.
Right back to Tracy. There's a nice move. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Wilson. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Robinson hauling it in outright. 7th play in this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third
Wilson. That one taken in by Neighbors. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46.
It's 4th down.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
At their own
The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. Now Wilson back into his end zone.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Tracy. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
3rd down.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
It certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. And they can run this score up even further as they begin this drive with a 1st and goal and that huge lead. And it's caught. Touchdown. Chris Olave. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one. Groupie able to add the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And New York set to take the field. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Wilson.
At the 40-yard line.
That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Just short of midfield.
Here's Wilson to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Rondale Robinson, 35 yards. And the Giants get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth-quarter deficit. You know, the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and
trying to run down some clock with Kamara. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Kamara on the carry. The tackle by Quan Alexander. It's a gain of 5.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. And on now is the punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. Wilson gets rid of it quickly.
Wilson's pass.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2-yard gain.
On the run is Tracy. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st down, New York.
They'll fake the jet sweep, and now off play action, it's Wilson. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
At the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 13 yards.
Throwing is Wilson.
1st down.
He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Tracy. A loss of 2.
Now Wilson.
2nd and 12. At the 49-yard line.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
3rd down.
One last shot for Wilson. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Mexico City, They move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll get another home date next week as the Patriots will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL.